Okay, we're starting a few minutes early because since this stream is nearly 2 hours late, I figured I would go ahead and start a few minutes early. I planned to have it start at 8, but I figured I'd start a few minutes early, like I said, because we're a little bit behind. I tell y'all, because uh, some some stuff happened, and we're here. We're good, and I am ready to discuss stuff. I'm gonna make sure to have my stuff up here. Um, okay, okay, guys. Hello, welcome to the big Next Genius 2020 discussion. Uh, I'm gonna try to keep this as lighthearted and calm as I can. There were because originally before I went live with this, it was gonna be a similar tone to how the discussion I had back in September of a similar caliber was gonna be. Uh, but this has to do with what happened earlier. It's the reason why I was late to the stream in the first place. I had some stuff came up. I'm not going to get into why. People in my Discord server know why because I explained it there. But some stuff happened, and we had a bit of an issue getting going, but we're here now. I had a long talk with my parents, and part of what was discussed was this channel. And they asked me what I was so upset about. And I told them the truth. I said, uh, I don't know where to go with the channel anymore. And the reason why is because I feel like I've come to a bit of a crossroads, if you ask me. I feel like I've kind of just come to a point where, all right, what do I do now? Because as y'all know, back in September and very recently in November, I made a vlog talking about how sick I was of FNAF games and how I wanted to move on to things that I wanted to do. And ever since then, things have felt a little bit empty, to tell you all the truth. And what I mean by empty is kind of like I don't know. I'm trying to. This is why I want to do this live because if I was trying to do this in vlog form, it would be. It's just there's too much in my mind to do this in vlog form. So I'm trying to just get all my thoughts collected here. Um, there's been a lot of thinking that I've been doing about the channel and about just what I'm going to be doing this year. The reason why I didn't make a best of 2019 compilation was because was in a bit of a rut, bit of a demotivation rut. I almost said demonetization rut. I don't know what I was saying there, but it was just a pit of demotivation, and these best of compilations are things that I have been doing for years since like 2013, 2014, and I did not have the motivation to do one this year. And that's a red flag because like Genius's Christmas, like stuff like that on this channel is something that I want to do every year. It's a viewer tradition, that I do things like this every year. But this year, I had no motivation to sit down and do a best of 2019 compilation, and that's why that right there is a big reason why I wanted to sit down with you guys again and have a pretty serious conversation just about where this channel is going to go. Because it seems like we've reached another crossroads. Because on one hand, you've got the people that are like, look, I'll watch whatever you upload, I'll stick with you, and I really appreciate the people, those people. But I'm still struggling with this FNAF issue. I'm still struggling with it, and I don't want this to be the main focus of this discussion, but it is a big factor. It is a big factor that plays into all of this. I've been debating very hard with myself over the past, few weeks, couple months, stuff like that. And I just don't know what to do about this FNAF situation. Because on one hand, like I said, I'm very tired of it. But on the other hand, there's so many people that want it, and I don't want to be the person that knuckles under and they're like, okay, fine, so many of you want FNAF. I'm gonna play it because so many people have continuously asked for it, and also I'm noticing some freezing on the stream. Just it froze. Just don't worry about it. This is my internet. My internet's not the greatest, so if my stream freezes, that's what's going on. Don't worry. But I've been debating with myself very hard of what to do with FNAF. It's not going away anytime soon. And I talked to my friend Padre, who is the same guy that collabed with me on the Top 5 Dave Microwaves games that I did yesterday, or that I premiered yesterday. I talked to him for a good while today in DMs, and he gave me some very good advice on just to... You have to make a decision. He was telling me this. You got to make a decision if you want to go where you want to go, or do you want to, start trickling back in the FNAF stuff that you enjoy. It all depends on what you enjoy, and that relates to anybody on YouTube. YouTube is all about having fun, playing what you want to play, and I don't know. It's a very tough decision because I've spread around, how tired I am of the FNAF formula, but I've thought about it, and it's a tough decision because I know that if I went back to it, a bunch of people would be happy, but also at the same time, you're gonna have a bunch of people that are like, "Oh, well, you said you were tired of FNAF and didn't want to do it anymore." So do y'all see the predicament? It's not a fun decision, and and I guess the more I think about it, it's like you guys can see why this is a tough decision to make, and not only that, but I'll get into another reason why we're having this discussion in a minute. But I'm going to continue to think hard about the way I want to do my content. Because I'm going to continue playing what I want to play. Continue doing Bioshock. Continue doing horror games. Continue doing Zelda. Whatever it is. But if I do play a FNAF game, it's going to be something that I enjoy. It's going to be something that I am interested in. I know I've said this before. But I'm going to try my best to not... I'm going to try my best to go into it with an open mind. And I'm going to try my best to see it as just a game and not something that I dislike. Because that's kind of the mindset that I've been in whenever I play a FNAF game these days. Like back when I played the Final Stretch All in 2017 remastered beta that Mickey sent me. I was kind of in that, oh, great, I'm playing FNAF again mindset. And I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is, it's not like I'm going to be going back to constant FNAF, but if I do play it in the future, I'm going to try my best to just treat it as a game and only play what I want to play. I'm not going to just go back to it because, oh my god, the views! Yes, and it does get views. FNAF is a view mine these days. Like, I know a lot of people just play it for the views because it gets you all the views. And just to make things clear, that's not why I play FNAF games. When I played Mac Tonight, back when it first came out, it's something that Mickey sent me as a birthday gift, and I played it, and I was like, oh, well, this is cool. I didn't expect it to become what it is now. Same with anything else that I have played that is FNAF related. When I made those top 5 FNAF fan game videos, the last thing I expected was for them to go somewhat viral and get a couple 100,000 views. That's not something I expected at all. And when I made that top 5 Dave games list, I made sure to be like, look, I'm making another top fives, but top five. It's not going to be FNAF stuff. Like, I'm all over the place. My mind is very jumbled right now. But all in all, when it comes to the future of the content on this channel, if you see me upload FNAF, it is all part of the variety. I am a variety channel. I'm not a FNAF channel. If I upload FNAF, it's because I'm playing a FNAF game that I think is interesting. The next day, I'll upload Bioshock. That's how a variety channel is, and that's how things should be. And, I want to keep things consistent with the variety. That's what I've wanted to do. That's what I'm sticking with. If I see a FNAF game that interests me, I'm going to play it. And I'm not going to avoid it like the plague, like I have been, because recently I've looked back on it. I'm like, geez, man, I've been avoiding FNAF like the plague, and I feel like it hasn't been very, what's the word I'm searching for? It hasn't fixed anything. All in all, it's made things a little bit worse, because I feel like a lot of the people that I know very well nowadays, especially on my Discord server, they're people that found me because of FNAF, and even if they aren't necessarily fans of the game anymore, they're there because of it, and I gotta be grateful for that. So, I'm gonna stop complaining and treating FNAF like a disease, and if I see a FNAF game that I am interested in, I will give it a shot, I will give it a fair chance, and include it with my variety. So that's what I'm going to be doing. No hate on FNAF. Treating it like a game, because it is a game. But it's not something I'm going to be doing consistently either. That's something y'all got to understand. For the people who are here for just Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, this channel was built on variety. When I created this channel all the way back in January of 2012. And the only reason I created it was because I wanted to watch Smosh. Back when Smosh was much more younger Smosh, I remember making the channel because I wanted to subscribe to them and get daily updates on videos and stuff, and I did. And eventually, I started seeing other YouTubers like Nintendo Capri Sun doing gameplays on games, and I thought, I want to do this. And I started doing that, and then eventually I came across Yummy Mash and Markiplier, and they were the ones that inspired me to create this, to start doing this kind of content, gameplay content, Slender. Like, when I first found Yummy Mash, it was on Slender. When I first found Markiplier, I was Slender, like Slenderman's Shadow. And I started doing my own Slender gameplays, and that's what kicked off everything. So, at the end of the day, this channel was started because it was inspired off of somebody that is all about variety. Markiplier is all about variety. I got some inspiration from Jacksepticeye too. Look at how much he varies his content. And that's what I'm sticking with. This is a variety channel. FNAF's part of the variety. I gotta accept. I cannot keep treating FNAF like a disease, because that's what I've been doing. I gotta accept that, it's something that people want to see, but I'm not gonna give into it and only play it. It's gonna be included in everything else I do. So, I hope you guys understand that. So, okay. So I tried to be as reasonable with that as I could. I hope y'all understand that. And for people who were thinking I was stopping FNAF forever, I hope y'all are happy to know that I am not. So I'm giving it a fair chance. Now, on to the biggest reason why I am making this vlog. I have one semester of college left. One. I graduate from Mississippi State in May. So I am going to be done with college in about 4 months. Or 5 months. 4 or 5 months. Beginning of May, that's 5 months. That means that I'm going to be on my own. It's Bud versus the world. I'm going to be out on my own, out on the street. Got to find my own job. Got to find my own apartment. Got to find a way to sustain living and not starve to death. And that's going to be tough. Once May rolls around, I have absolutely no clue what I'm going to do about this channel. And it's scary to think about. Not just that I don't know what's going to happen to the channel, but also I got to move out on my own. I'm going to be out on my own. I'm going to be having to sustain living. I'm going to have to make a living and survive on my own. And that's scary. That is terrifying. And I can't say that I'm ready. And I was talking to my Discord server earlier. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Once May comes around, I don't know how I'm going to be able to handle the channel. Because a lot of time is going to be put into the job that I will hopefully have. Keeping the job, maintaining my apartment, maintaining the income, paying the bills. All of that's going to play a part. You know, for you younger folk that are here, y'all got to understand, when you get to be my age, you know, you're going to have to move out the house, have to find your job, find a place to live. You know, pay more attention to when your parents are having to pay the bills. When your parents are when they want you to turn your light off at night, when they want you to, you know, stop using so much water, when they want you to stop, you know, using the air conditioning so much during the summer. It's because all of those things contribute to bills. Water bill, electricity bill, internet bill. We got to pay all that. I'm going to have to start paying that. So when they tell you to tone down on something like that, when they want you to turn the light off, turn the water off, etc., because they're having to pay for that stuff. They got to pay for those bills. And that's something I'm going to have to start paying for when I have my own place. So that's something you got to think about. And that's something I need to realize that I'm going to have to start doing. And I am terrified of the real world. Man, I know that I can do it. It's just, I know that I have the capability to find a job, an apartment. What I don't think I have the capability of is time management. I am terrible with time management. And I am very unsure if I'm going to be able to manage my time well enough to continuously, consistently upload when I have my own place and stuff. Hopefully I can, but that is one thing that I am concerned about. And that right there is a main reason why I am having this discussion with you guys. Just letting you know that, you know, when May rolls around, God, I hope I can continue doing this, but there's a chance I won't. And the chances of me stopping YouTube are very low, but it's just the fact that I think that there might be a chance that I might have to cease some of this in order to maintain a living. You know, living is more important. Getting a job and being on your own and stuff, it's more important than maintaining a YouTube channel. You know, I hate to say it, but that's how it is. It's how life is. And that's why I'm afraid. Because you got to put life first. I love all of you guys. And I don't want to lose any of this. But if life calls for it, I'm not going to have a choice. So, here's hoping that 2020 is good to me, and that we have a good year, and that life won't screw me over, and that we will have a good year where I find a job, find an apartment, and can continue doing YouTube, you know, while working. And so, see, how long have we been going here? 20 minutes. So I'm not going to end it here. I think we should keep going for a little bit. Since I did not do a best of 2019 compilation, why don't we have a bit of a Q&A, about 2019? Why don't you guys ask me some questions? And I will answer y'all's questions as best I can. And, we can kind of have a 2019 recap in Q&A form. I can talk about my best parts of 2019 and all that. So go ahead, shoot some questions at me, and I'll answer them as best I can. We'll turn this into a bit of a Q&A so we can have some stuff. Let's see. What was your favorite game to be a part of this year? Now, also, I'm going to be trying to answer every question, so if I don't get to your question for a while, that's because I'm trying to answer each one. Favorite game to be a part of? That's a tough one. There were several good ones. Of course, Five Nights at Bud Rebooted. That's an obvious one. That was an awesome game to be part of. I can't believe that was this year. It feels like that was ages ago. But yeah, that being part of Jollibees was awesome. Being part of I was slightly part of the development for Strange Terror from the Deep. I voice acted for that, voice acted a monster and stuff. But I'd say probably Five Nights with Bud, Jollibees. Those were two great games that I got to voice act in. It was really fun, a lot of fun to be part of those. How old am I? I am 21. What was your favorite game that you played during 2019? That's a tough one. Majora's Mask was an awesome playthrough. Oh, I loved Majora's Mask. If you guys haven't seen that playthrough, you're missing out. Majora's Mask was awesome. That was a really, I really, really, really enjoyed playing through that. That was really, really fun. We have another Smash Brothers live stream. Yes. Maybe this week. Maybe. We'll have to see. What was the best part about 2019? Best part of 2019. Honestly, there weren't a whole lot of good moments in 2019 for me. To be completely honest, this year was not good. And mainly for personal reasons. And if you take those personal reasons out, it just was boring. There just was not a lot that happened this year. I'd say the best part of 2019 was probably the summer, June and July specifically. Those were the times I had the most fun. Times I could, because I was at MSU at that point, but I was only taking one class a day, and I had a lot of time to mess around with YouTube and stuff and hang out with friends. So I'd say that was probably the best part. Probably a very chill summer. I'd say that was probably my best part of 2019. What do I like about Sonic Maniac Mania? Here come the Maniac Mania questions. There hasn't been a lot done with the game yet, so I don't think I can really say. I mean, what do I like about it? I mean, I like the art style. The art style is amazing. It's just Ultimate Custom Night with Sonic characters, but and occasional Mario characters. But I mean, I like the art style a lot, and it seems like it's balanced. But definitely art style is something I really like about that game. Your favorite game from this year? That's tough. There are some good games this year. Off the top of my head, I mean, if you're thinking about a game that was released this year, Link's Awakening Remake was awesome. I haven't played through the entire game, but what I have played of it was awesome. I really, really liked Link's Awakening Remake, and I'm gonna get back to that as well. I need to get back to that on this channel. Was 2019 a good year in your eyes? No. I mean, on YouTube, yeah, it was all right, but in real life, no. It was not a good year. I'm really hoping this year is better. Favorite game ever? Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. No question. Either that or Super Paper Mario. I'd say both of those are kind of tied. What's your favorite horror game? Outlast. Outlast all day long. Followed closely behind by Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Outlast was freaking God. Y'all, if y'all heard of Outlast Trials, the multiplayer Outlast that's coming up in the future, I'm gonna be all over that. Me and Davey and Dan and Tom and Carbon Duck also was talking about doing that. Oh, you already know. Let's see. Least favorite game. I can't say that there were any games that I didn't enjoy. I mean, usually most games that I play, I enjoy. If I don't enjoy a game, I don't upload it. You know, that's just a stream if I'm streaming it and I don't enjoy it. But even then, like, you know, if I'm not enjoying something, I'm not going to post it on the channel. So I don't think there's anything that I particularly disliked. What game scared you the most? And I can't remember if there was anything that really scared me this year. Even, you know, I can't say there was any game that really. I'm kind of numb to scares now. You got to really have a scary, scary, scary thing these days to really scare me, because I've played a bunch of horror games now. Takes a lot to scare me. You got to try. You got to really try if you want to get me these days. What was your favorite video to do? Surprisingly, yesterday, the top 5 Dave Microwave Games video that I did with Padre. That's got to be my most favorite video that I have made in a very long time. That was a blast to put together. I loved making that video. And I'm really glad that Padre helped me out with that, because Padre's spice added just so much to that video. I really liked that game. Or that video. That was really fun. Favorite color? Red. How is your cat, Winston? He is good. He's become more of a demon cat now. He loves to bite. He bites a lot, but he is fine. Do you get money from YouTube? Some. Not a lot, but some. I'm not going to share how much I make, but I do make a little bit. The hardest game for you to beat in 2019. Was there any game that I had trouble beating that I actually finished? Ooh, Better to Upload was hard. Do y'all remember Better to Upload, that Corey Kenshin horror game? And Corey Kenshin better come back. He's been gone for 6 months now. Better to Upload was intense. And I'm good friends with Tokane, the developer. I did a Genius Cast episode with him. I'd say that was one of the hardest games. I had a lot of trouble with that game. But I did end up beating it, but it was very difficult. Favorite game, like I said, probably 1,000 Year Door. Is life even worth it? Yes, it is. We all have a purpose here. You know, me being a Christian man, I say that God gave us a purpose for being here. If life didn't have meaning, we wouldn't be here. So, you know, when people ask the meaning of life, you know, I can't say I define the meaning of life, but I say that there definitely is a meaning because we're here. There wouldn't be a reason for us to be here if there wasn't a meaning for us. So, what do you think of 2019? I'm glad it's over. That's what I think of 2019. Do you like Raid Shadow Legends? JK, but what is your favorite Bioshock game so far? Infinite. I love Infinite. Infinite's fun. Like, Bioshock 1 and 2, like, I think, like, if I were to rank them, I'd say that Bioshock Infinite is my favorite, Bioshock 2 is my second favorite, and Bioshock 1 is my, I'd say, least favorite. All of them are awesome, but if I were to rank them from, you know, like to not as much like, but still like, I'd say Bioshock 1's at the bottom, then Bioshock 2, and then Infinite. I love Infinite. I don't know what it is about it. I am loving Infinite so much. How was college? Like I said, I got one more semester left, so it's been going pretty good. I have been steadily moving through it. I can't believe it's almost over. It's ridiculous, man. What up, Alexa Life New? Welcome to the channel. When will you continue Link's Awakening? Soon, I hope. To make you happier, should I send you a picture of your face photoshopped on Shrek every day like I did this year? Please do. I just saw Night Inc. donated is that a euro or a pound? I'm not sure what that is, but yeah, I just saw that. Thank you, Night Inc. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the donation. Get some hype in the chat for Night Inc. Yeah, I didn't see that until just now because I'm scrolling through the chat slowly here to keep up with everything. Favorite food? It would be a cop out to say chicken wings, but I mean, it's a joke on the channel. But really, the reason why it's a joke on the channel is because I love chicken wings. Like, I mean, I don't know what it is about it. Like, chicken wings are pretty simple when you think about it. It's just chicken, you put sauce on it. But I don't know. It's something I love to eat. And secondly, followed by pizza. Yeah, chicken wings are something that I never get tired of. And like I said, it's become a meme on the channel. It's the main meme of Buds Rebooted, but for real, it's something I love to eat. Chicken wings are amazing. What do you think about the new COPPA rule? I don't care about COPPA. Like, at first, like, I cared about it, but now it's just like, I really don't care about COPPA. Like, if it shouldn't be a reason to be concerned. I mean, yeah, I mean, if you're gonna, your channel is made for kids or it's not. And I put my channel as not made for kids because it's not made for kids. And I'm following their instructions. So I don't see what there is to be worried about. So, have I seen Rise of Skywalker? I have not. I was going to see it today with my friend Sydney because I was going to go and hang out with her today, but that derailed because her car wouldn't start. So, we couldn't hang out today. I was going to see it. I probably will see it somewhat soon. Favorite FNAF game? That is a very tough question because we gotta accept that, like I said, I'm not treating FNAF as a disease. So it is a fair question as well. I played some good ones. I'd say Wario's 4 is definitely one of my favorites, and of course Mac Tonight always has a special place in my heart. But if we're talking about like really good ones, like original, unique ones, Wario's 4 is definitely up there at the top. Am I going to make a round 4 of it? See, CJ, that I was actually thinking about that the other day. I might actually. I might go back and play through some of the old Dave games. That's a good suggestion. I actually was thinking about that, and I think I will. I am going to do another round of Dave Microwave games for a stream. Marvel or DC? Here's the thing about that. While I Marvel, and the reason for that is because I just don't watch DC stuff. Like, I've always been a Marvel fan. I've seen Batman, like I've seen Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises, but I haven't seen any of the the DC EU stuff. Why did my stream just go offline? What happened? Hold on. Are we good here? Hold on. Hello. Are we live? Okay, we are. I don't know what just happened there, but we're good. I don't know what happened, but I think we're okay. Yeah, we're good. All right, that was confusing. But anyways, as I was saying, Marvel, like I said, because I haven't really watched any of the DC EU stuff. I haven't seen any of the more recent ones like Justice League or just Batman v Superman or anything like that. But Marvel, like I just love Marvel. I'm a big Avengers guy. I love the other Marvel movies, and I can make a bunch of Thanos memes. But yeah, Marvel. I'm not saying DC's bad. If you like DC, that's more power to you. But yeah, I'm a Marvel guy. Did you ever have a funny moment this year? Oh yeah, plenty of funny moments. Had a big old time, gaming with the boys. We had some great times on my voice chat. As much as I've complained about 2019 and how bad it was, there were some good moments. It's not like this year was 100% bad. Will you play the Dashi game when it's full? Oh, I will. I'm following the heck out of that Dashi game. I'm gonna. Oh yeah. What was your favorite part of the Majora's Mask playthrough? I'd say every time I did the always watching the always watching. Yeah, every time I did that, it was funny. And then the last one, when I did, one of the last ones where I had to ask Siri what "it's always watching" in Spanish was, and then I did that. It was funny. I really enjoyed that. But man, freaking, Majora's Mask was such a good playthrough. I'm seeing repeated questions here, but the reason I'm not answering them is because I answered them earlier. Do you miss the Finance of Matt Tonight series? Not particularly, because I feel like it ended well. And, there's no reason to miss it since the games are there, so you can go back and play them again if you want to. Your favorite video collab? Again, the video collab I did with Padre yesterday on the Dave Microwave stuff, that was really fun. But when it comes to just like gaming collabs, I'd say that the collabs I've done with Davey, Dan, and Tom were awesome. That Getting Over It video I did with Mickey back in January of 2018 was awesome. I'd say just all the collabs I've done on this channel have been awesome. I can't really say I pick out my favorite one because all of them are awesome. The ones I've done, like I said, with Mickey, with Davey, Dan, and Tom, with Naley, with Monroe, with Carbon Duck, all the people that I've done collabs with. Those are always a ton of fun. We ever play a Sonic game? I've thought about that. I have played Sonic stuff on this channel before. Not Final Fantasy Sonics. I've actually played. There was a thing that Baby Gamer made. It was called Sonic.exe Story Mode, and it was like self-explanatory. It was a story mode about Sonic.exe. So I have done some Sonic stuff. I'm not the biggest Sonic fan. It's not like I hate Sonic or anything. I just don't prefer Sonic games over other things like Mario or Zelda. But yeah, I'll occasionally play Sonic stuff. What was your favorite Bud fan game, and what was your least favorite Bud fan game? Well, obviously, Final Fantasy Bud Rebooted is obviously my favorite because that's the most expansive and well-made one out of them all. I can't say I would have a least favorite because fan games are fan games. I don't want to say I dislike a fan game, but if I were to say the one that needed the most work, I'd say the original one. That was made back in 2015. The original Five Nights at Bud demo, the very first one that somebody ever made for me, was by a buddy of mine named Colster. He made it in Scratch. They never got past the Night 1 demo. My video of it is still up on the channel, by the way. But it's just I would say that was my least favorite only because it just didn't go anywhere. And I felt like at the time I felt that there was some potential, but he didn't really know how to code that well, and the best he could do was what he did. But if I were to say my least favorite, not because it was bad, it was just because it was unfinished and it didn't really go anywhere. Favorite FNAF or fan game you played in 2019? Jollibees. I say it was one of my favorites. Matt and I's second anniversary was good too. What was your mind thinking of when you got $500 on that ice cream stream? My first thought was, why are you giving me $500? That was my first thought. But I was shocked. I've never gotten a donation that large before. The biggest one I gotten before that was $100. And then I remember Carnage Fanatic donated some big old things and some of my Majora's Mask streams. But yeah, I couldn't believe somebody had given me that amount of money. And I know the person, yeah, Queen Innocent, she's a good friend of mine. And just, so it was kind of out of nowhere that she had given me just $500. I couldn't believe it. What are some new games you plan to play in 2020? That Avengers game is coming sometime in 2020. I'm going to be playing that. Hoping Breath of the Wild 2 comes out this year. It might not. It might come out in 2021. Resident Evil 3 Remake, that's coming out this year in April. I'll be playing that. I can't think of any others off the top of my head, but I'll if I do think of any, I'll definitely talk about them. But yeah, Avengers and Resident Evil 3 Remake, I'm very much looking forward to, because I really enjoyed the Resident Evil 2 Remake, and I enjoyed Resident Evil 7. So I'm getting into the Resident Evil, getting into it. Do I like Star Wars? See, the thing is, I'm not really that big into Star Wars. It's kind of the same with, Pokemon and stuff. It's I don't hate it, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's because I'm not very familiar with it. I've seen episode 4 of Star Wars all the way through. And I've seen bits and pieces of the other movies. The ones that I have seen the least amount of are episodes 1 through 3, the prequels. And I didn't see a whole lot of episode 7. I know a good amount of episode 8, or Last Jedi. But, I mean, I can't say I like it just because I don't know enough about it to have a full opinion. But I am going to see Rise of Skywalker at some point. And maybe I'll have a better opinion of that after I see that. Let's see. Favorite Mario game? Well, I already said Thousand Year Door was my favorite game of all time. So if I were to just go with something else, I'd say Super Paper Mario is definitely a really good one. Uh, but favorite Mario game, just out of all the Mario games, Mario Galaxy. Like, 100%. I love Mario Galaxy. So good. All right, my mom and dad are good. I appreciate you asking. SKG5. Cake or ice cream? Both. Why? Are you asking why do I love Legend of Zelda, or what do you love about Legend of Zelda, cool guy? I guess I could. If you're asking why do you love Legend of Zelda, like I just do. I love Zelda. Um, I don't know where Corey Kenshin is. Rusty Crab with a $1.99 donation. What is your favorite Dave microwave game? Uh, that's tricky. Of course, I ranked Strange Terror from the Deep as number one on that video. So I'd say either that or Strange Terror from the Other Stars. Those two were very close, neck and neck. But Strange Terror from the Deep is definitely amazing. And what I have played from around the clock, that's just, oh my god, that's amazing. I hope Around the Clock is released this year or this spring. I think Dave said it was going to be coming out in the spring. I think I'm very excited for that game. I'm looking forward to it. Have you ever played The Midnight Man? I have not, but I will look that up. Favorite Five Nights at Matt Tonight game? Matt Tonight 2 Remastered. Do you have any idea for another Genius Cast episode? I've been thinking about that. I don't know who I'm going to do for that next. I have no clue. That's the only reason why I haven't done a new one yet, is because I have no idea who I'm going to do for it. Outside of YouTube, what is your favorite moment with your family? That's, wow. I have to dig deep into memories to answer that. I don't know. It's for 2019. Wow. I had some really good moments with my family when I went to Gatlinburg, Tennessee with my mom and dad. It was a last big family trip that we took before I went off to college. So this was back in late June of 2016. So that was a really nice trip. I remember a lot about that. This past Christmas, a couple week ago, or however long it's been since Christmas. Anyway, my dad got me this bottle of shampoo, and it was an Iron Man bottle. So it was like it was like a bottle that had Iron Man's head on it, and it had, like, his suit on the bottle. It was really cool. It was a fun gift from my dad. That was a good moment. Seeing that. What kind of computers or softwares do you use to make a YouTube channel? Well, it depends. I mean, you don't have to have a particular computer, but I'd say a decent enough one. Don't be me in 2014 that tried to use a crappy laptop to make videos. That did not end well. People who have been subscribed to me for a while, including my close friend Tripster60, he knows, he refers to those days as the dark ages. Because he's been watching me since then. He remembers those laggy videos. Dear. What game would you like to be revealed in 2020? Breath of the Wild 2, for sure. I would love to see that. I mean, you say revealed. I'd say I want to see more of it revealed, like the title of it revealed, and what we can expect from it. What would I like to be like revealed, like that we've never seen? That's a tough one. I'd say a brand new AAA horror game that none of us have ever seen. Maybe a sequel to Amnesia. Maybe an Outlast 3. Just that would be nice to see. Okay, I finally got to your message saying what currency that was, and I think euros. €1. Thank you. So, are you going? Okay, and I see repeated questions from multiple people. The same thing again. If I don't answer your question right away, it's because I'm trying to keep up with multiple ones in the chat. I'm answering each one. So, if I don't answer your question for like 10 minutes or something, it's because I'm catching up on previous ones. So don't worry. If I don't answer your question right away, it's because I'm getting to it. So yes, I will be TFN. I will be doing more Genius Cast videos. I will be doing that. Why did you make a weird interpretation of the picture that you took of Majora's Mask moon? Okay, so what he's talking about, for people who haven't seen my Majora's Mask videos or streams, there was a particular picture that Bandit took of the moon in Majora's Mask. It was on like the second day, and it was above the swamp in Woodfall. And the purplish swamp water was giving the moon a purplish hue. And then immediately it made me think of Thanos. So I was like, Thanos moon, and yeah, so you can see where that joke went. So yes, Thanos moon. I don't know, Bandit. I just thought it was funny, and it turned into a meme. So there you go. Going to play Dark Deception Chapters 4 and 5? Yes, Dark Deception Chapters 4 and 5 are a must. Where is Dark Deception Chapter 4? Like, geez, man, it's been like 6 months since Chapter 3 came out. Would you rather die fat and happy or old and mad? I guess that's a given. I'll be a fat old man in my 90s enjoying life. What'd you think of Undertale? Undertale's fine. I mean, like it's a good game. I never finished it. I don't know. It was just something that I never really put the time into finishing for some reason. But I mean, it's good. It's fine. I mean, I've seen the ending. I know how the game ends and stuff. It's a good game. Yo, it is Zomboss with a $2.99 super chat. First dude I've ever donated to. That's an honor, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that, dude. Hype in the chat for AJ. Will you play Shrek horror games? I suppose. Oh, well, I am way behind. Because now I'm seeing, because Fusion right there is saying Wario Spore was lit. I answered that. I was talking about Wario Spore like 20 minutes ago. I am way behind. So, what are you studying in college? I am communications. I'm majoring in communications, broadcast communications, emphasis in journalism. So, that's what I'm studying. What is my favorite meme? Oh, that's a tough one. There are a lot of memes that I throw around. Man, I don't know. I can't really say because I have so many memes that I like to throw around with people, and I can't say what my favorite is. I just love memes in general. Do I like Disney Plus? I do not have Disney Plus, so I don't have an opinion on that. Spencer over there drinking a beer. You still drinking that beer? Or did you finish it already, Spencer, considering how far behind I am? And no, Babs, I am not quitting. Wow, this is from 8:28 p.m. Yeah, I'm like 15 minutes behind. Do I like getting over it? No. Oh, there's some stuff going on with the games Babs made. Gonna be scrolling through that. The one thing I'm excited for in 2020 is the Xbox Series X. Yeah, the new Xbox. That looks like a next generation epic 4K HD console. What's the best part about Genius Cast? I'd say getting to talk to people. Like, I love talking to people. That's why I'm here talking to you guys. But I love talking to people, and doing Genius Cast, I get to talk to people. It's fun. Do you plan on doing Galaxy as a series? Maybe, if I can make it work. If I can get a Wii remote set up and a Wii sensor bar. Unless they remake Galaxy and put it on the Switch. Which I hope they do, but they probably won't. Okay, I'm catching up. Now we're at stuff from 8:35. Another everything wrong with the Next Genius. See, I was gonna make a round 4 at the beginning of 2019, and then I kind of forgot about it, and then completely forgot about it, and haven't thought about it at all. I think there will be a round 4 at some point. I don't know when it's gonna be, but I will make a 4th one. Don't worry. I know people love the first 3, especially the 3rd one, and now that I'm 2 years older, since I made the third one. Actually, in August of 2020, it'll be 3 years since I made that round 3. I'm a lot more sarcastic. I can more comfortably make fun of myself, so that'll be fun. Dark Deception Chapter 4 has been delayed till mid-January. Awesome. Have you ever heard of Lisa? Oh, jeez. The moon pie meme. Yeah, that's my favorite meme. 100%. Okay, I'm catching up now. We're at stuff from 842, so I'm catching up. What character? Oh, good. We're completely caught up. Okay, thank God. We're caught up. Okay. What character do you want to be in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Paper Mario, please. Can they put Paper Mario in there? Please. Can they please put Paper Mario? Like, he would work so well. Like, have him like designed and animated like Game & Watch. You could like his forward smash could be his hammer from Thousand Year Door. And Color Splash. His final smash could be Earth Tremor from Thousand Year Door. So his like some of his like side specials and stuff could be like references to the pixels from Super Paper Mario. You could have some Paper Mario 1 stuff in there. Like, I could see them getting really creative with that. Like, hire me, Sakurai. I will give you the ideas that you need for Paper Mario. Just sign me up. I will do it. Would you go for a Thousand Year Door Redux? Yes. They need to remake Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door in HD. Can you guys imagine how awesome that would be? Because it would be amazing. They need to remake Thousand Year Door. Favorite anime? I do not have a favorite anime. I'm not an anime person, so I can't answer that. I don't have a favorite anime. I am glad that I am caught up now. Crash Bandicoot channel this year. Crash Bandicoot, maybe. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Is that on PC? Or on Switch? Because Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy is a rage game. I could play that. If it's possible to play the Insane Trilogy. How about you make a Dina's Cast episode with a fan? A matured fan who understands stuff. A fan who is older if you want. That's not a bad idea. You know, I've actually kind of thought about that. Good suggestion. I'll keep that in mind. Insane Trilogy is on PC. Cool. Please respond. I love you, man. Did I miss one of your questions, Aiden? I feel like I did. Favorite Zelda games? Majora's Mask, Breath of the Wild, Twilight Princess, not in that order. I'd say Twilight Princess is number 1, Breath of the Wild is number 2, Majora's Mask is 3rd, and then like Wind Waker and Ocarina of Time are followed by that. I'm not really that big of a fan of the handheld ones, to be honest with you. I mean, they're not bad, but I mean, I prefer the big higher scale ones. And God, I'm so excited for Breath of the Wild 2, you have no idea. Oh, it is on Switch. Nice. Okay. Do I love Mario Kart? Yes. Do you like fighting games? Yes. Will you play New Super Mario Bros. Wii if I can get it set up? Yes. You know, if that doesn't work, you know, I could just get New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe on the Switch and play that. You know, if I can't get, because they're basically the same game. I mean, that's how the New Super Mario Bros. Games are. A lot of them are just the same. So, you know, I could play U Deluxe on the Switch and it had the same effect as playing the Wii version because they're basically the same game. I do not have a Wii U. Yeah, Babs, I know about the fan game you made. The only reason I haven't played it is because I'm not a Crash fan, so I probably wouldn't understand the stuff going on in it. But I'll do some Crash research, and when I am brushed up on it, I'll give your game a shot. Star Wars Battlefront. I don't know about that, but there is a chance I might play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, if you guys have heard of that game. My good friend Casey gifted those to me. He gifted me both of them. There's two of them. But I've heard very good things about Knights of the Old Republic, and I might play that. There's a chance. Do you like Mortal Kombat? I've never played Mortal Kombat. I've actually never played Mortal Kombat. Have you thought of playing a Wolfenstein game? I have not. I'm maybe in the future. I'm not sure. I love Paper Mario. Yes. Besides Sticker Star. No, Sticker Star can no. If you can make a whole fighter pass for Smash a part of Paper Mario, who would you add? That's a tough one because like you could add anybody. Who would be some characters that I think would fit? I don't know. That's tough because yeah, I mean Paper Mario is obviously someone I'd love to see. But I don't know who I'd want to who would work. I have to get back to you on that. I don't know. That's a good question, and I can't really think of that off the top of my head. Favorite Mario character? Ooh, that's a tough one too. Yoshi. I'm not copying Mickey because Yoshi is Yoshi. Everybody loves Yoshi. Watch Dogs 1, 2, and Legion? Maybe. I'll keep that in mind. Who would win? Mario characters versus Link characters. Let's settle that in Smash. Mario versus Link. There you go. Do more vids with me and the boys. Yeah, you know, Mickey. I will. You know. All right. See you, Logan. Have a good night, man. Favorite fighting game? Smash. Smash Bros. No question. Smash Bros is just... It's that definitive fighting game. Like, something about Smash Bros, man. I don't know. It's just... Yeah, Smash Bros. Easy. Do you have plans to save up money for a VR headset? I have. And I want to. Technically, I have the money for one right now. But if I spent money on that, I wouldn't have a lot of money left to, use for other things like college. So, that's why I haven't gotten one yet. Hey, what's up, Padre? Have you ever had an interest in COD? Boy, that voice crack. Call of Duty. See, I'm not that big of a shooter person. I don't play a lot of shooter games. I recently got into Apex, and I played a little bit of Fortnite. But Apex, I've gotten into Apex, and I've gotten fairly good at it too. But I'm not that big of a first-person shooter guy. But occasionally I will play some of those, and Apex is an exception. So, but Call of Duty, I don't know. Maybe if I just decide to play a Call of Duty game one of these days, maybe if I enjoy it, I don't know. But overall, I'm not that big of a Call of Duty person. So, I probably won't, but you'll probably see me play some more Apex in the future. Would you be interested in writing poems? I've written poems in the past, or poems, whatever it's pronounced. I think it's both ways. As like a consistent thing, I don't know, maybe, but I've done them for like assignments before at college. So we got to play some Apex once I get my new desktop built. Yes, Daphne, for sure. Got to teach you to shoot some dudes in the face. Not in real life. Not in real life. Talk about in the game. How did you react when Mickey exposed you for playing Fortnite? That was kind of screwed up. He was really going to do me like that. Like, yeah, I know I went around talking about how much I did not want to play Fortnite, but he was one of the ones that talked me into playing it. So I was like, okay. But it's fine. It was all in good fun. It was funny. It was funny. Just the way he did it. It was funny. Do I like Funko Pops? I can't say I know what those are. Oh, were you talking about the little, like, cute little action figure things that they store on, like, they take a bunch of characters from different genres, like Harry Potter and Avengers and stuff? Are those what you're talking about? Maybe? Alright, see ya, Shadow Jagger. See you later, man. Have a good night. No, Roblox. No, that is one game I will never play. No, never, ever. So, all right, we're going for about 53 minutes. I'll answer questions for about maybe 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and head off because I need to go get something to eat. I am starving. What about my Bioshock meme? But your Bioshock meme. You're talking about the most recent one. That was great. It was very accurate too. Um, collab with that baby gamer. Well, I'm sure we'll find something to collab with Babs. I'm sure we'll find something. Wings time. I wish. I'm probably gonna have a sandwich actually, but if you had a chance to make both Mickey Mouse and Paper Mario as characters, what for Smash? Mickey Mouse for Smash? That would be interesting. False Shepherd. Should I continue Fanatic? That's up to you. I mean, it's. I don't think I should be the one to dictate that. I think if you want to play it, then more power to you, sir. More power to you. What games have made the most impact on your channel? Well, obviously, Five Nights at Mac Tonight has definitely made a big impact. Dave's games have made an impact. Like those games have definitely made a big impact on my channel. Yeah, I'd say that Five Nights at Mac Tonight is definitely what sparked growth on this channel for sure. Have I played Killer Instinct? I have not. But for Smash, Final Smash would be a giant wing. Freddy Fazbear for Smash. I really sincerely hope they don't do that. Just Freddy would be just too weird in Smash. Favorite Zelda character? Not sure who I'd say. I'm not sure. I mean, saying Link is too easy. But I mean, if I were to say Link, I'd have to go with a Link from a certain game. And I'd say the Link from Twilight Princess. And the Ganondorf from Twilight Princess. Like, Twilight Princess has such good characters. Like, it's got the most freaking epic version of Link. It's got the scariest Ganondorf, in my opinion. And this Twilight Princess is just amazing. I don't get why it's hated. Like, there are people that don't like it at all. I'm like, why do you guys don't like it? I mean, I know it's your opinion, but I mean, like, I never see people explaining why they don't like Twilight Princess. It's just like, I see people talking about how they don't like Twilight Princess. Like, but why? Like, if you're going to say you don't like something, you got to explain why you don't like it. Bud's Final Smash would be in the bathroom. Amazing. Yes. Favorite movie? Ooh, that's a tough one. Avengers Infinity War. 100%. And then followed very closely by Avengers Endgame. I just Infinity War is just so solid all the way through. It's got such amazing characters. The reason why I don't like Endgame as much is because the time travel plot is a little convoluted, but like Infinity War is solid all the way through. That's what gives it the edge, in my opinion. But yeah, Avengers Infinity War is the greatest movie I've ever seen. I stand by saying that that's my favorite movie of all time. What about Joker? I have not seen Joker. Speaking of Minecraft, you never played Minecraft with me. Thank you for reminding me, chat. We still got to do that. I know we still got to play Minecraft. It's going to happen. Marvel is epic. It is. But it's fine if you like Endgame more. Endgame is amazing. I'm not going to deny it. It's the reason. There's a reason why it's the highest grossing movie in the world. I think the only reason I prefer Infinity War over it is because it's more solid. I think that Endgame's time travel plot makes things a little confusing because we got multiverse now, and it raised a lot more questions and answers. But it's a very excuse me. Oh my god. It's a very satisfying conclusion. And if the MCU were to end right there after Endgame, I'd say that it would be a very satisfying conclusion. But they're making more movies. Yeah, the only reason I like Infinity War more, like I said, is because it's more solid all the way through. Babs, you will not regret watching Marvel. You were kind of wondering why time travel even happened in Endgame. Well, I mean, if you think about it, I don't know how else they would do it. Like, because spoilers for Endgame if you haven't seen it. Because Thor kills Thanos and Thanos destroyed the stones. So it's like, all right, well the stones are destroyed. What do we do? So time travel is really the only way to fix it. I mean, there's nothing to avenge. There's nothing to fix in the at the beginning of the movie because the stones are gone. So they gotta go on. That's the only way they can. Come on, go back online, please. There we go. Okay, we're back. Sorry. I mean, I was about to end it anyways, but like I didn't want to. I didn't want to end it just out of nowhere. But yeah, okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and end things here. A lot of Q&A stuff going on here. I was answering questions for like 40 minutes there. But yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and end things off here. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate y'all coming out to this. I hope y'all, kind of understand my reasonings for stuff here. But yeah, I'll probably see you guys tomorrow with something. I don't know what it'll be, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys tomorrow with some stuff. Bye bye. I hope we're gonna have a good 2020. I'm hoping that we're gonna have a good 2020. Fingers crossed that 2020 is gonna be awesome. So I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Bye bye guys. See y'all later. Bye bye.